Good morning, you two, and welcome to Thursday's writing lesson, where we're going to actually compose our think-came poem about our chosen topic. And my chosen topic, as you would know from yesterday, is all about sloths. So what I've done today, guys, is I have my composing paper here, and I've got it right next to my structural features, so I can make sure that I'm having the correct structure there for my think-came poem. But I do have my plan over on the wall. And what I have done is I've actually put a little star next to the words in my plan that I have decided to use in my poem. Okay, so I know exactly which ones that I'm going to focus on. And I'm going to actually use the same colours down the side here so that you can see that I'm actually using the correct structure. So the first thing that we can do, if we have a look at our structural features list over here, it says that we need a title, which is the subject of the poem. So for me, that is sloths. You might have something different. So I'm going to write the title now. Okay, great. So I've got sloths written down. I can see the next part of my poem, I need to use two adjectives or two describing words about my topic. So I have chosen, look at my plan, I have chosen sleepy and hairy. You can see there that instead of writing the word and in between those two words, I used a comma to separate. It's like a little mini list. So there are my two descriptive words. Now, the next one that we go on was actually a little bit of a challenge, okay, for some people last week. Now, when we are writing our verbs or our action words, we need to try and choose words that have the in suffix on the end. Okay, so what it says over here, three words or three action words. Okay, so having a think about what your topic, the topic of your poem can do or does. Okay, so I've chosen three for slots, and I've written them down here just to check. And I've got snoozing, munching, and crawling. And the reason I've popped snoozing first is because I do like a little bit of alliteration. So I've started with the S word here, so I'm going to do that for my next line, just because it helps that poem flow a little bit better, and it helps your audience to make that connection. So I'm going to write snoozing. You can see that I made a mistake there, and we're always editing and revising. Um, that's fine, we just correct it there, and when we're publishing, we make sure that we're publishing with perfect spelling. So I've got snoozing. The next one was munching. So I'm looking at three things that sloths do. They sleep, they eat, and they move really slowly. Okay, so snoozing, munching, and then crawling, because they don't move very fast. Snoozing, munching, crawling. The next line is four words, and it is a sentence that kind of talks about something that your topic can do. Let's check. Let's check our list. It says four words describing something about the topic, and this can be really hard to only choose four words. Remember that a sing-came poem only has 11 words, and to get our audience to really connect with what we're saying, we need to make sure we're choosing those words really, really carefully. So you ready for mine? I'll just swap colours. And I'm going to describe what I love to see sloths do the most, and that is sunning upside down in trees. Um, they're amazing. And if you watched the clip about sloths yesterday, you would have found out that they have an amazing structure in their brain that helps them not to get a headache when they're hanging upside down like we do. So I thought that was pretty amazing. And I do just love to see them hanging there in trees. So that's my sentence. Sunning upside down in trees. So four words in total. Remembering we talked about the ing suffix on the end yesterday as well, having two sounds but three letters because we have a digraph there, the ng digraph making the ing sound, and also that we need to remember that when we have a short vowel before a consonant, we need to be doubling the consonant when adding ing, just like in the word sunning. Great. So our next line is one word that is a synonym. Now that's an interesting word, not cinnamon, synonym, which is a word that kind of means the same thing as our title. So when we think about sloth, it's an old-fashioned word that kind of means lazy. So that's the word that I'm going to use at the end. Now, if I had more time, or if I was a fabulous artist like some of you, I would draw a picture of something that was linked to my poem, probably a sloth hanging upside down in a tree. But I am not a very good artist, so I'm imagining that today what I need you guys to do is make sure that you are checking your plan like I did. You see, I have asterisks or put a little star next to some of those words that I was going to use in my poem. And then writing your structure down today, and tomorrow, on Friday, we're going to publish our poems. So tomorrow, before we publish, we will go through and edit and revise and just make sure that we've chosen really great words and that we have correct spelling and commas and things in the right places. So I will edit mine with you guys tomorrow, but today, really focusing on using your plan or your word list from yesterday to help you write your Sing Hand poem today. Have fun, guys. I can't wait to see what you come up with.